You know what I'm really looking forward to, non-ironically, mind you, I've been watching this since the announcement, is Tremors 7. Y'all. Alright. Tremors freaking 7. I am so stupidly happy for this. I don't care what anyone says. They can keep making Tremors movies until the end of time, and I'll still buy every one of them. It is a fun franchise, and I love it. Yes, there's Tremors 1 through 4. Okay, so, look, let's do a little history lesson here. So, in Tremors 3, this is really cool. They brought back all the original cast members. Oh, well, let me put it this way. The mild cast members. So they go back to, you know, that little town of Perfection. And everybody in the town is the exact same actor. So you know that little girl who's bouncing on the pogo stick and that bratty kid with the basketball? They're all back. And they're all grown up, like the original actors. You know, of course, Kevin Bacon and the other guy was not there. But, you know, Micheal Gross, of course, Micheal Gross, who plays Burt. He's in every movie, right? So Tremors 3 introduces the third evolutionary stage of a Graboid, which is the Ass Blaster stage. Now, what the Ass Blaster stage is okay, so they found out it take. I just wanted that power up, but no, I can't have nice things, according to Gex. Anyways, what I was trying to say. So, you know, it takes like, what, 500 years or so for a Graboid egg to hatch. But they're all like wire Graboids in different parts of the world, right? Well, it turns out they have a third evolutionary form where they mix chemicals in their butt and rocket themselves away and glide. So they name them Ass Blasters. Right? So the third one is where they have to fight against Tremors that can fly. Tremors 4 is actually a prequel going back to the Wild West. Alright, before it was Perfection Valley. And we're dealing with, and you're going to love this, Burt. We're dealing with his great-great-grandfather who's anti-gun. Okay? He's afraid of guns. But when Graboids start, you know, killing people, he has to team up with a Clint Eastwood-style character to hunt down all the Graboids. And of course, he becomes obsessed with guns after that. Yay, Nian, hello. So that's just a cute little prequel. It's a fun little movie. I know, but at least you made it. That's all that matters. And yeah, so 4 is a very weird, silly film, but it's fun. Okay, so 5 is a little rougher around the edges. Wait, what's 5? Oh, no, wait! Okay, hold on. I'm sorry. 4 was rough around the edge. 5! Okay, check this out. Okay, I gotta pause, because I'm getting really into this. Okay, look. So, Tremors 3 introduces Ass Blasters, right? So, Tremors 4 goes back in time so we can watch, you know, the history of Burt's family. Okay, Tremors 5. Okay, this came out like 4 years ago, or something like that. Tremors 5 is Africanized Graboids, okay? So Burt gets a call that a new species of Graboid, which is like the pure species because they originated from Africa, has started showing up. And they went like full-on horror with these things. It looks much bigger. They got giant teeth inside those little beaky things, right? And they upgraded the Ass Blaster. So Ass Blasters were like this big originally, right? And these things are much bigger. And there's this amazing scene where like he's on this like bridge and there's rain and thunder and lightning, and there's like an ass blaster in front of him, right? And he's like stalking it, dude. All right. And you see, like, the camera pans up, and there's another Graboid, like, on top of the bridge. I mean, an ass blaster staring at Burt, right? And, like, it's, like, legit horror right there. And they bring in, Jamie Kennedy plays Burt's partner to help these guys down. Okay, and the whole freaking movie is badass. Like, Tremors 5 is like as good as number 2 in my opinion. Okay, so I had to discuss this because I love. You guys can tell I love this franchise a lot. Well, Tremors 6 is kind of a lower budget movie. I mean, they're all low budgets, but 6 had some. You could tell. Okay. So Tremors 6 is when they find Graboids in Alaska. Okay. Well, here's why I mentioned this about 6. Okay. Here's why I mentioned this about 6. With the budget. Hey, we beat the level. Whatever. I don't care anymore. We're talking about freaking Tremors. All right. Look. Tremors 6 takes place in Alaska, so we have Arctic. Graboids, right? The movie opens up with these scientists. Okay, they open up with scientists, but the movie opens up with these scientists on the Arctic dunes. Okay, you follow me? So they're on ice, but they filmed it in a desert. All right, so they filmed it in the desert, and they put a blue filter over the lens. So you got these people wearing parkas and hoodies and gloves, but it's the California desert. It's sand. You can see it's sand. It's not ice. It's sand. Okay. So I'm sitting here and I'm like, oh no, Tremors, I love you guys, but this is really bad. This is like really like low budget bad, dude. But hold on, it gets better. It does get better. So when they get to the actual Arctic base, which is like they just filmed in some place that had snow everywhere.
My name is Kane. I seek water.
Okay. Hold on, it gets better. It gets better. So Burt, do you guys remember in Tremors 1, Burt gets swallowed by a Graboid? Right? He gets swallowed by one, and they kill it, and he carves himself out of the Graboid, right? Well, apparently he has Graboid poisoning. Alright, so he has Graboid poisoning.
Hey, reruns of Rhoda.
Which is now a thing. And apparently the Graboid poisoning is so slow, it took 20 years for it to kick in. Okay. Yeah, dude, it did. Girl, it did, and it's so great because it's like, okay. So, like, for like a third of the movie, Burt is in a coma while Jamie Kennedy is trying to, like, extract Graboid venom, okay, to save Burt. And it's, they don't have ass blasters in the third one. I don't think there's ass blasters in the third one. I mean, what number am I talking about? 6. Okay, so I don't think they had ass blasters in number 6. Yeah, so, at the end, Burt wins, and yeah, he's like, he just does his thing. Hold on, I'm getting really bad Ninja Turtle vibes right now, dude. Hey, Azur. It is. I love Tremors. Like, you guys have no clue. I'm a huge fan. So check this out. And this is why I'm so excited. Like, balls against the walls. I can't. even begin to describe how happy I am. Tremors 7? Y'all, dude, y'all don't know. Tremors 7 is called Shrieker Island! Dude, they're bringing Shriekers back. Dude, it's so cool. So we got the Shriekers from 2. It's about a rich dude who illegally poaches a Graboid so he can hunt it on his private tropical island, right? And yeah, 7. That's why we started talking about this, dude. So he's hunting Graboids illegally, and the Graboid turns into Shriekers, and he loses control of the project. So, you know, of course, he has to go hire Burt to kill the Shriekers. And we're getting a real grizzled Micheal Gross in this movie. He has a big beard. You know, he looks really old and cranky. And it's so... And I cannot wait. Okay, Azur, I want to blow your two's mind right now. Not only is there 7 movies now, there's a TV series. Yeah, there's a goddamn Tremors TV series that ran for a season. And each episode is an hour long. All right. And not only is there a Tremors TV series where each episode is an hour long, they bring back all the cast members who played the citizens in the town. Okay. Like I told you, those people from Perfection Valley, they're all back. All of them are back. Okay. Micheal Gross is the main character, obviously. Gross. But to make it even better, the Tremors TV series was co-written and co-stars Christopher freaking Lloyd as a crazy scientist living in the desert. All right, y'all can't handle this. Yes! I'm getting so excited to talk about the Tremors franchise. I'm just dying. I don't care. I don't even care. I'm happy. Yeah, Christopher Lloyd appears in several episodes as a crazy scientist who, if I remember correctly, they locked up because he knew about all these experiments. Now, to make the show even more awesome, Tremors the TV series is a Tremors X-Files. Okay, and by which I mean it's not just Graboids, but it's also aliens, government experiments that have gotten loose. Like one of them is a ghost that devours the water out of people's bodies. Yeah, so you can buy it on DVD anywhere. They ran it on Sci-Fi. It lasted like 1 season, but again, it was like 20 episodes at an hour long each. So you're basically getting like 20 mini movies. And it actually follows continuity. So look, in Tremors 3, they actually save Perfection Valley from these realtors because they find, get this, an albino Graboid. So they find an albino Graboid who's sterile, and because there's only one albino Graboid in existence, it becomes a protected species, which makes Perfection Valley a national park, okay? So Tremors, the TV show continues, and they still have the albino Graboid, and they opened up their town as basically a tourist spot now. But they have like all these signs and waivers about like if you walk around in Perfection Valley, there's a good chance you will be eaten. Yeah, so it's like you got all these tourists who like wander in the desert to find the Graboid, but they get eaten. And the government's like, well, it's your own damn fault. We posted the signs. And you all know what, you know, you're getting yourselves into. And Burt actually, what he named it El Blanco. Yeah, so all the people who live there have these watches. Okay, that monitor seismic activity. So when El Blanco shows up in town, everyone stands on, gets on the roofs and waits till Blanco leaves. So yeah, that's a thing.